Right, guys, welcome to the Welsh Derby today up against Cardiff. And I wasn't initially going to do this game, but after a few requests, I have got myself ready for this game, and we are looking ahead to this game between these two teams. Now, we are going to go quickly through the lineups, and do bear with me, I don't know all these players. Lee Halfpenny, Tom Rogers, Jonathan Davis, Ian Nicholas, Johnny McNichol, Angus O'Brien, and Kieran Hardy will be the backline for these guys. Silent Wraith has joined me in the chat room here. So this one is especially for you and Ben Jones. Like I said, I don't really know the players, but we're going to have a go at it. So for this backline of Scarlets, Lee Halfpenny, Jonathan Davis, Johnny McNichol, and Kieran Hardy will probably be the standout performers for this Scarlets team. And I did see that there's a hell lot of injuries for the Scarlets team. At the moment, they've got a lot of players out injured, which I didn't know was the case. Let me just see if I can get those names up real quickly who are injured at the moment. There's a hell long list of players that are injured. Can't seem to get through them just yet. Scarlet's injury list. Here we go. Sani Kalamafoni, Sam Lousy, Blake Thompson, Uzia Kasim, Steph Hughes, Jack Price, Sam Costello, Johnny Williams, Reece Batchel, Tom Brady, John McLeod, Dan Davis, Tommy Lewis, Samson Lee, James Davis, and Danny Drake, all injured and out with injury. Silence says, like the stream. Thank you very much. So let's go and have a look at the forwards for Scarlets. Rob Evans, Ryan Elias, Alex Jeffries, Josh Helps, Lewis Rawlins, Aaron Stringler, Jack Morgan, and Ed Kennedy in the forwards for this game. Now, this is where I'm going to struggle a little bit, is in the forwards, but I know with the help of Silent Rat, we will have an easy game going. Then for the forwards for the Cardiff team, Hallis Amos, or the backline rather, Hallam Amos, Jason Harris, Willis Halahola, Ben Thomas, Josh Adams, Jared Evans, and Thomas Williams. So if I look at this backline, Willis Halahola, Josh Adams, Jared Evans, and Tom Williams, along with Hallam Amos, are the guys that I know there. So it shouldn't be too difficult to go through that. And then the forwards, Reece Carr, Christian Dacey, Dylan Lewis, Seth Davis, Corey Hill, Josh Turnbull, Ollie Robinson, and James Raddy is there for the forwards of the Cardiff team. Then on the bench for Scarlets, we've got Ken Owens, Steph Thomas, Javon Sebastian, Morgan Jones, Easton Rees, Gareth Davis, Dan Jones, and Joe Roberts forming on the bench for Scarlets. Then on the bench for Cardiff, Liam Belker, Corey Domakovsky, Kieran Asarati, Rory Thornton, Gwelem, Bradley, Lloyd, Williams, Dan Fish, and Harry Miller for the Cardiff team. So it should be an interesting one. The Cardiff Blues now running onto the field, and the captain for today is going to be Josh Turnbull, the number 6 for the Cardiff team. Used to know them as Cardiff Blues, but they're now just Cardiff, I think it is, if I'm not wrong, Silent Breath. They're now onto the field, and we're waiting for Scarlets now to come onto the field. So I would assume that it is Silent Breath against Ben Jones, as you're probably going for Scarlet, Silent, and then Ben going for his beloved Cardiff team. So yeah, this is going to be more like a little watch along to see how things go. I'll try my very best to do some commentary as well, but unfortunately I haven't done enough of this Welsh games to really know the players. But it's good to know them, because soon we will have the Pro 16, and it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to come out on top when that does start. So it will be good to get to know the players and stuff. we are getting ready for the kickoff for this game now. It will be the Scarlets, and it is Angus O'Brien who will get this game underway for Scarlets. A long, deep kick in from the Scarlets, taken there off the back, and almost immediately a charge down, and trouble here for them. But luckily for Cardiff, it is Jared Evans who dots it down over the try line, and we will have a try line dropout for Cardiff after just 30 seconds in this game. Right, so a great start for Scarlets then. A brilliant charge down there from them. And Lee Halfpenny now in position, roundabout on halfway, gives it to one of the forwards. It is the captain, the number 6, running it up there for Scarlets. Penalty advantage coming for them. A little dab ahead, but we are going back for that penalty to Scarlets now. And it's roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Cardiff's half. And an opportunity for them to maybe get the first points of the game. Lee Halfpenny stepping up to take this penalty kick. So it is, I think, Reece Carr who got penalised there for not rolling away. There you go. Slowing down the ball on the ground. And they do get the penalty for that. So Angus O'Brien with a little chip kick over the top, but landing in the hands of Cardiff Blues. So an early chance here for the Scarlets. Lee Halfpenny to get the scoreboard rolling maybe for the Scarlets here. And it should be an easy kick for this guy. Ben says, hi, how's it going, Ben? You are backing the, the Cardiff Blues today, I would assume. So not the greatest of starts here for you as the Scarlets get a penalty after just 2 minutes into the game. Let's see if Halfpenny can get this for the Scarlets. A sweet strike from him, and that is going to go through the middle. So 3 points to 0. Scarlets leading after just 2.5 minutes in this game. Like I said, this could be more like a watch along, but I'll try my very best. Ben says, no, not the best start, I must confess. And may the best team win, says Silent Rat, as the restart has been taken in by Scarlets just outside their own 22. Now working their way up. Slow ball coming. There's a little knock on there from Scarlets. So a chance for Cardiff to attack just outside the 22. It is Stringler who knocked it on there going forward. Silence says, I support Scarlets, and then Ben Jones supports the Cardiff Blues. Interesting to see how this game goes. So going through that lineup, I thought that I think Scarlets might have the upper hand in this, but who knows? I know that Cardiff, I think, have won the last couple of games, if I'm not wrong. So the first scrum going down there, and it is going to be a reset scrum to the Cardiff Blues, just outside the 22 of Scarlets. 4 minutes gone in this first half. Scarlets leading by 3 points to 0. We just came off a cracking game between the Stormers and the Lions, guys. A highly entertaining game. So this one has got quite the challenge. Let's see if this game can deliver the same type of quality which we saw in the previous game. Scrum feed from the Cardiff Blues looking good. And I just hope my voice lasts throughout this whole game. Good drive from the Cardiff Blues just outside the 22 now. Comes out to Amos at the back. And over the 22 they go. Good little drive here from the Cardiff Blues. And now into the hands of the captain there. Or not the captain, sorry. Now it comes out to the lock forward. It's going to go for hell in this game. Chance now here for Jared Evans as they go over 22. Thomas Williams. Out it goes to Josh Adams. Still inside the 22 they go. And a chance now, Thomas Williams puts it down here. Chance maybe for them to do something from here. Jared Evans now. Cardiff Blues not gaining too much ground at the moment. Jared Evans again. Holla. Out it goes to the right winger, Tom Rogers. No, I'm lying. Harris. And they're now 10 meters from the try line. Thomas Williams again now gives it to the hooker. It is Ollie. No, it is Tristan Dacey who makes his way up to the try line. 2 meters out now. Reece Carr got his hands on the ball here. Nice little pick and go from them. Still about 2 meters out is Cardiff at the moment. Hello. Jared Evans steps. And Jared Evans gets the first try of this game. It is the first try of the game. And it's a try to Jared Evans for Cardiff. 5 points to 3 it is. And we've had 6 minutes in this game. Great build up there. Great little pass from Holo over to Jared Evans, who stepped beautifully and scores the first try of the game for the Cardiff. Ben Jones happy about that one. Up the Blues. Great response from them after giving away an early penalty. Conversion to come, and it could be Cardiff leading by 7-3 after just 7 minutes in this game. Jared Evans going to try and convert his own try here. Let's see what happens from here. Conversion kick is a good one, and it's 7 points to 3 to Cardiff after 7 minutes. So not the greatest of starts here for Silent. They had a good start, but then give away the penalty, or not the penalty, the try in the 7th minute. So the restart then by, is it O'Brien? And now it's been kicked downfield by Thomas Williams. Finds touch. Roundabout between the 10 and halfway. Interesting game so far. Not, like I say, not used to doing commentary on these games, but we'll see how it goes. It's a little watch along, chance to maybe learn some of the players. The throw in now from Ryan Elias for the Scarlets, and a little bit of a juggle there, and it's gone forward. So a scrum down to the Blues, roundabout between the 10 and halfway inside their own half. Scrum feed coming up for Cardiff, and a little bit sloppy there from Scarlets. 8.5 minutes gone, 7 points to 3. Cardiff leading Scarlets at the moment. Scrum feed from Thomas Williams now for Cardiff. 8.5 minutes gone in this game. So let's see how the scrum goes. Scrum goes up and it goes down, and the penalty advantage coming for Cardiff now. It spins out the back, but it's in the hands of Scarlets. Referee calling them back for that penalty. And now a chance just out inside their own half. Will they go for goal or will they go for touch? It's been a problem, these scrums, as of late. I'm starting to become very annoyed with the scrumming resets and stuff going on in there. That kick from Jared Evans finding touch, run about 15 meters out from the 22 of Scarlets. Ben says, great to see you doing a Welsh live stream, mate. Pleasure's mine, Ben. Like I say, not even bothered by the viewers for this game. It's just to get to know some of these players, and hopefully we'll have a cracking Pro 16 next year or next season, which could start almost as soon as later this year. So yeah, about time we start learning these Welsh players. It is a Welsh Derby, and I'll try and get the names right as far as possible. Scrum feet now to Cardiff. Thomas Williams again at scrum half for Cardiff as they set this up. The forwards of Cardiff, Reece Carr, Kristen Dacey, and Dylan Lewis in the front row against Rob Evans, Ryan Elias, and Alex Jeffries. Right, it's been taken up there by Josh Adams. And a chance now for Cardiff as they work their way up just outside the 22. Thomas Williams, Jared Evans, skip pass out to the right winger. And a chance here over the 22 they go. It is Jason Harris who made his way up. Now a good run here from Cardiff. Inside the 22, Thomas Williams, Jared Evans again. Skip pass. Now there's an opportunity here for Josh Adams. Steps back inside. Couldn't get past O'Brien there. And now still 10 meters from the try line. Oh, nice take there from Lewis on the ground. Thomas Williams sniping on his own. Knocks it on, unfortunately. And we are going to have a scrum now to Scarlets. 5 meters or 10 meters from their own try line. Right, so a good 11 or 12 minutes so far, and Scarlet's defense just holding out. The lock forward having a nice little run there. That is Seth Davis, who had a nice little run there. The pass to Josh Adams, and then just unable to hold on to it when they set it up again. So 12 minutes gone, 7 points to 3 it is. Can we see some magic from Scarlets as well in this game? Hopefully we'll do plenty more in the future. These live streams, really enjoying it. Scrum down to Scarlets, 10 meters from their own try line here. And it's important that they get it right early on in this game. Scrum feet there by Kieran Hardy. Off the back for Scarlets. And now it comes out to O'Brien, Angus O'Brien kicking it downfield and finding touch around the 10-meter line inside their own half. Well, between the 10 and the 22, it is now Cardiff who can throw this in. Christian Dacey with the throw into this lineup. 13 minutes gone in this game. 7 points to 3. Cardiff leading Scarlets at the moment. Throw in from Dacey. It's a good jump there in the air. Comes back to Cardiff Blues side. And now in possession is the number 7 flanker. Now comes out a pick and drive from Cardiff Blues. Just outside the 22, about 10 meters out. A little dummy pass out from Jared Evans. And this is looking good for Cardiff. Thomas Williams working with the forward Stacey again. Now Thomas Williams, Jared Evans. Out it goes to the number 8, James Ratty. Now they go wide, hollow. Out it goes to Amos. And the right winger having a go there is Harris again. Now Thomas Williams back to Dacey again. Inside the 22 they go. Chance Thomas Williams, Jared Evans, hollow, a chance here for Josh Adams. Josh Adams still going, and there's a space on the outside. Unfortunately, I think the number 6, which is Josh Turnbull, the captain, might have just had a foot in touch there. But otherwise, it will be a try to Cardiff in the corner. But I think he did have a foot in touch in the corner there. What do you guys think so far? Going upstairs, but really not necessary at this stage, as I do believe that there was a foot in touch from Turnbull. Let's have another look at this. Great defense there from Tom Rogers, stopping Turnbull to get that try. Yeah, clearly into touch he went. So a 5-meter line up to Scarlets. Great defense from Tom Rogers for Scarlets there. But I must say, after 14 and a half minutes, it does look like Cardiff Blues all the way at the moment. Ben says so close. No. But a good opportunity there. But really good defense from the Scarlets. And now a throw-in from Reece Elias. Taken in now by the forwards of Scarlets, working their way up. Nicely done now. There's a bit of space here for Scarlets. It is Schringler who works his way up to around a 10-meter line now for Scarlets. And a knock on there from them, the number 3, Alex Jeffries, knocking that ball on and putting the Scarlets under pressure again. Silent Red says, good job, Tom. Yeah, Tom did a really good job in defense there. But now a terrible knock on from the tight head prop, Alex Jeffries, who just couldn't hold on to the ball. But I must say, this Cardiff Blues side looks very dangerous on the attack at the moment. 15 minutes gone in this first half. It is a good opening few minutes. Penalty from Halfpenny and then a try from the Cardiff team have given them a 7 points to 3 lead after 15, as we just have a wait for this injury break now. Players down at the moment, I think, from Scarlets. So I didn't know that the injury list for Scarlets was so terrible. You know, you almost have a whole team injured and still they're continuing onwards is the Scarlets team. They're just showing the replay again, the tackle on Turnbull from Rogers. An absolute beauty. Right, 15 and a half minutes gone. We are going to have a scrum now to Cardiff after Alex Jeffries knocked it on. And it is around 10 meters outside the 22 of Scarlets. Right, here we go. Thomas Williams with the scrum feed to this scrum. Nicely controlled off the back. A penalty advantage coming. Josh Adams to Jared Evans. But knock on from Scarlets anyway. But we're going back for the penalty there. A knock on in the tackle. Good defense from Scarlets. But they do get penalized there at scrum. And it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to go for goal or go for touch from here. Jonathan Davis, the one knocking it on in that tackle. Jared Evans have gone for touch and around 5 meters out now, Cardiff Blues with an opportunity to increase this lead that they currently have. Well, we see some magic from Cardiff at the moment. Throw in from Dacey. Does find the number 5 jumper and they form the maul there. Was into the hands of Corey Hill for the Cardiff Blues. Now controlling it at the back is the number 7, Ollie Robinson for the Cardiff Blues. Another penalty coming. Now Thomas Williams just waiting for the ball. Hollow. Jared Evans back inside. Oh, Josh Adams have left it behind. And that surely looked very dangerous for Cardiff. But another penalty to Cardiff in the 17th minute of this game. Such a good opportunity. Unfortunately going to waste here. Josh Adams, if he had that ball, he would have been in for probably a try there. Such a nippy player. So Evans puts it into touch. 5 meters out. And a chance now for Cardiff Blues again. Right, the throw-in now, Thomas Williams. Josh Adams running at pace. Gets tackled beautifully there. Still 5 meters out is the Cardiff Blues now. It is Carr trying to work his way over. But brilliant defense so far from the Scarlets. Turnbull putting his head down there. And it's been snatched by the Scarlets. And now kicked downfield. And they'll have to start running again from their own. Oh, from the 10-meter line inside Scarlet's half is the Cardiff Blues now. Thomas Williams with a little box kick over the top. And he is going to find touch again about 10 meters from the Scarlets try line. Great little kick there from Thomas Williams. "19 minutes gone in this game." Throwing now from Ryan Elias, the captain of Scarlet, and an important one for Scarlets to get. It is Schindler, but it's been overthrown. Dacey's got it, spins out of the first tackle, 5 meters out. Is the Cardiff Blues now. Reece Carr. Still coming 6 or 7 meters out. Thomas Williams. Jared Evans again. Hollow knocks it on in the tackle. So plenty of opportunities so far for Cardiff, but they're just not turning it into points at the moment. Hollow knocking it on there in the contact. And I must say, I'm quite impressed with the way Jared Evans have been feeding his back line. But unfortunately, there, Hollow just not able to hold on to that ball. We've had 20 minutes in this first half now, and still 7 points to 3. After a great opening 5 minutes in that game, Scarlets getting the penalty and then Cardiff getting the try. But since then, errors and penalties for most of the game. "20 minutes into this first half. And it's been quite entertaining so far. Apart from learning all the names, it's been quite exciting stuff. Ben Jones says missing too many opportunities. Should be further ahead. Absolutely. At least 2 tries going a waste for Cardiff so far. So Scarlets just hanging on there at the moment. You don't want a situation where you lose the game after having so many opportunities. So you really need to turn those into points. It is now going to be Kieran Hardy with a throw in to Scarlets in the scrum. Let's see what happens from here for the Scarlets. They need to get out of their own 22 at the moment. Kieran Hardy got it off the back, but trouble now, a penalty at least to Scarlets there. And a little bit of a scuffle there between the 2 players. But great scrumming there from the Scarlets as they win the penalty there. 21 minutes gone in this first half. And Angus O'Brien have a chance to clear the line for Scarlets. Finding touch right about between the 10 and halfway inside their own half. Important game this one for both teams just to get into the mix in this Pro 14 Rainbow Cup. And a little bit of an argy-bargy there between Schindler and Turnbull. The throw-in taken by Schindler now off the back, Kieran Hardy. Now a chance here for Scarlets, who kicks it downfield. And now into the hands of Amos. Amos still going over halfway. Still running strongly up to over the 10-meter line, but gets bundled into touch by Rogers again, who made that try-saving tackle on Turnbull a little bit earlier in this game. But Cardiff playing all the rugby at the moment. Scarlets just defending for dear life at the moment. A great little kick there downfield by the left winger, Johnny McNichol, for the Scarlets. But here comes Cardiff. It's Holla Holla over the 10-meter line. Cardiff with an opportunity now. Jared Evans gives it out to Amos. Now a chance for the right winger again. Jason Harris. Now it gets worked up by the forwards. The lock forward driving over 10 meters out now is Cardiff. Thomas Williams waiting for that ball. Dacey again. About 10 to 15 meters out from the try line. A good little dart, pick and go. Pop passes at the moment. Now Holla out to Josh Adams again. Now about 10 meters out. Thomas Williams. Reece Carr making his way up. 6 or 7 meters out. Chance here for the number 8, James Raddy. But going backwards just a little bit. It opens up now for the number 5 lock. Did he go over the try line? He did. But I do think that he got held up there. It is going to be, let's see, Corey Hill, who went over the try line there. But I just think that Scarlets might have held him up. Let's have a look. Corey Hill, obviously also a Welsh player, international player. Quality players in the side of Cardiff at the moment. Great run from Corey Hill, but you cannot see any grounding from the... Oh, there is a grounding. Wait. That should be try time to Cardiff unless he lost the ball in the tackle. But from what it looks like, it is going to be Corey Hill who's going to get the second try of Cardiff after 23 minutes. That is a try. Corey Hill dotting down. So no doubt about that. Surely it's going to be a try. Let's see what the referee's decision is now. Ooh. Are we going back now for a knock on? That is very, very strange. Thoughts on that, guys? Because oh no, the try has been awarded. Sorry. So the try to Corey Hill has been awarded. It is now 12 points to 3 with an easy conversion to come, surely, for Jared Evans. So let's change it to 14 points to 3. Barry says, how are you doing, Guru? I'm doing very good. Barry, hope you guys enjoying the streams today, as this is now the 4th game that I'm doing today. Jared Evans putting that one over, and it's now 14 points to 3 to Cardiff. And it looks like Cardiff might just be running away with this if Scarlets don't find a way back in this game. Right, so 24 minutes gone in this game. Restart from O'Brien for Scarlets, and all to play for now for them, as it's taken in beautifully by Cardiff inside the 22. Thomas Williams at the back now, controlling it. Barry says only 2 people's on the chat. Yeah, it is pretty bad, but you know what, Barry? This is more a watch along, as I knew from the start that there won't be too many people watching this. But it's an opportunity to maybe to get to know the players, because we will be playing Pro 16 real soon. So maybe just get a head start there, getting to know these players before the Pro 16 start, maybe later this year or next year. So yeah, let's see how it goes. The Kiwi lads have joined in. Welcome, Hamish. I've seen you've done a pretty damn good job with your live streams today. It is now Scarlets on the attack on the 10-meter line, and they have an opportunity going forward now. Kieran Hardy drives it forward with the forwards here. Ball not coming out quick enough. Penalty advantage to Scarlets now. There's a chance on the outside here for Rogers. Tom Rogers having a go. Still up to the 22 they go, Scarlets. Hardy again. Now O'Brien. Let the forwards do the work, but well defended by Reece Carr there. O'Brien again. And a breakthrough here from the number 2, and another chance here for Jonathan Davis as he works his way inside the 22. Great little attack here from the Scarlets. Ryan Elias did a great job, but now there's a little knock on, and we are going to probably come back for the penalty there. So, yeah. Simon says 4 actually, and then Barry asking, did you see the Force versus Chiefs? Close one, like the Brumbies versus Crusaders. So I didn't do that one, Barry. I didn't finish watching as I prepared for this one, but I was doing the Lions versus Stormers game, which was a cracker of a game. A last-minute penalty, winning it there for the Stormers. So it's good to see that at least there's some competitiveness in Trans-Tasman, but yeah, it's an out New Zealand victory this weekend, and I hope for the sake of the tournament that it will get a little bit closer towards the end of the competition. Kiwi lads, what's the time on the clock? It is around 27 minutes now. It is Lee Halfpenny to go for yet another penalty on the 10-meter line inside Cardiff Blues. So 27-10 at the moment. Barry says the Chiefs won by 20 points to 19. What a close encounter that one was. So at the moment, Lee Halfpenny having a shot at goal here. And that one is going to go to the right. He has missed, a fairly easy penalty kick there with 20 or almost 28 minutes gone. Thomas Williams thinks quickly, tries to go quick from that restart, but referee do call them back. And we've got 6 people in this chat. Press that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Jared Evans is going to restart this for the Cardiff Blues. Oh, it's been charged down by Scarlets, but it comes back to the way of the Blues just inside their own half. But a little knock on from Dacey and scrum down to Scarlets, run about 10 to 15 meters out from Cardiff's 22. Yeah, Ben says Halfpenny doesn't miss often. Surprised at that. Yeah, no, I was also quite surprised because I already wanted to change the score to 6. But yeah, a little bit of a let off there for Cardiff. But now they have to defend about 15 or so meters out from their own try line. No, not from their own try line, from their own 22. Sorry, guys. So scrum feed here to Kieran Hardy for Scarlets. Puts it in off the back. And a chance here for Ed Kennedy to control this ball for them. Now O'Brien gives it out to... It is Ian Nicholas who took it up there for Scarlets. And another chance for the prop forward. Alex Jeffries having a go. Kieran Hardy finds one of the loose forwards there. Still going forward is Scarlets just outside the 22 now. Hardy to McNichol. Jonathan Davis taking it up. He's been really quiet so far in this game. Kieran Hardy again. Now they find the lock forward in Lewis Rawlins who took it up for them there. So the Scarlets are slowly building their way up through a couple of phases. But they are going backwards at the moment. Lee Halfpenny gets caught there on the 10-meter line. Now they slowly are working their way back now. Hardy again to O'Brien, puts it to the air. And it looks like Amos who's underneath it for the Cardiff. And they've got it now just outside the 22. Right, penalty to Scarlets there, obstruction from Cardiff. We've had 30.5 minutes in this game. And maybe another chance here for Lee Halfpenny. but O'Brien says he's going to have a kick to touch and an opportunity now for the Scarlets, 5 meters out from Cardiff's try line. Should be very interesting to see if Scarlets can hit back. Right, throw in from Elias, the captain now. Let's see, good jump there from Rawlins, or Josh helps there. Now a chance here for them. It is Nicholas who makes a bit of ground forward, 5 meters out. Now Hardy again gives it to the forwards. They're still going strong, 2 meters out. Hardy, and they're still going 1 meter short now as Scarlets. Hardy tries to go on his own, stopped very well there. Still 1 meter out. Need to be a little bit more patient is Scarlets now. Off the back and waiting for it is the forwards now. Pick and go again. Penalty advantage to Scarlets. So close to the try line. Now it comes out. A little cross kick up and under now for Rogers. Rogers got it, but into touch he goes. 8 minutes left in his first half. We're going back for that penalty now. And another chance here for Scarlets to get something. Will they take the free or will they go for the scrum here? Jonathan Davis and O'Brien having a chat around that. And we are going to see O'Brien kicking this into touch again for Scarlets. 7 minutes to go in this first half. Ethan says Scarlets lacking when it comes to physicality. I remember them being absolutely battered and bullied by Sale Sharp in the Champions Cup. But you must remember as well, Ethan, that Scarlets do have a lot of injuries at the moment. So that lineup from Elias been taken beautifully there by was it Rawlins? And now they're working their way forward. Elias going, is he over the try line? It's been held up. And nearly a try to Scarlets there. So we are going to have a goal line dropout. We won't have a scrum again. In the old rules, it would have been a 5 meter scrum to Scarlets, but instead it is now a goal line dropout for Cardiff. And with 6.5 minutes to go, Jared Evans to get this underway. Ethan says, fair point. I didn't realize that they had a few casualties. It's almost the whole team that's the casualties for them. But now Lee Halfpenny having a run up to the 10 meter line inside Cardiff Blues half. O'Brien, beautiful pass. Oh, goodness, my voice is not going to last. Pick and go from the forwards, driving it up to the 22 meter line. It is Kieran Hardy now. Gives it out to, is it Rawlins there? O'Brien again, Nicholas. Still waiting to get over that 22 at the moment. Now they finally managed to get there. Hardy again. Now it's the prop forward making his way up. Rob Evans trying to work his way over. Now it's going to the back line. A chance here. Rogers. A little knock backwards, and now it's been knocked on by Jack Morgan. And we are going to go back for yet another penalty. And I think maybe Scarlets should go for goal here, just to get some points on the board. The Kiwi lads, well, let's see. When there's an injury to any team, it will give you a negative impact. Ben Jones asking, what do you think of the dropout? I'm not a fan of it, because actually Scarlets were going forward. They went over the try line, got held up. Just feel that 5 meter scrum would have worked a lot, or would have been a lot more fair, And then Silent Ref says Scarlets have a bad coach too. And then the Kiwi lad, our voices are going to be very rough for the Bull Sharks match. Oh, absolutely. I'll have to get something to just open up my throat a little bit later. And then Barry says, especially if it is a good player. Yeah, no, they have a couple of really big injuries. Just having a look through it, if I can find it again. So Callum Afoni, Sam Lousy, Blake Thompson, Yusei Kasim, Steph Hughes, Johnny Williams, Reece Patchell, Samson Lee, James Davis, and Danny Drake are the guys all injured for the Scarlets. So quite a few. So Halfpenny having a crack there, and this one is going to go over. So it is now 14 points to 6. What's your remedy, Kiwi lads? Let me find out what I can use for that. Right, 14 points to 6 with 4 minutes to go in this first half. Ben says Cardiff getting better this season, got a decent team building now. Jared Evans is class, absolutely. And now the restart taken in by Scarlets. Kieran Hardy puts it to the boot and finds touch. Roundabout on halfway. Ethan says some Welsh internationals there. To be fair, it does leave a hole. And then Kiwi lads, hot chips, the perfect 20 to 3 a.m. snack. Yeah, no, that could be a good combination. And then Ethan just correcting international. Yeah. So now Thomas Williams, holo, he breaks through the middle nearly there. And a chance now for Cardiff just before halftime. Dacey taking it up, Thomas Williams, Jared Evans, loop around beautifully. Amos now, Josh Adams. Oh, it's beautifully done by Amos. And Amos is going to go over for Cardiff's third try in this game. Just through the dummy and broke straight through there. And what a try by Cardiff as we close in on half time in this game. Brilliant stuff from Cardiff. Ben Jones says dedication from the Kiwi lads. It is very early in the morning, their side, and I'm sure he hasn't slept at all. Oh, goodness. Let's see if we can last. Maybe I can get some remedy myself at halftime. But it is Amos who goes over for a great try. Barry says even a monster will be good at this time if you're tired. Here we go. There we go. The mix is there. Started to mix it up when the Stormers Lions game started. Now Jared Evans with the conversion attempt, and the flag stayed down. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Barry says the reason why I say it is because you love Monster. Yeah, absolutely. I live on these, especially when working during the week. I have to take this because there's some mornings that you go in very early in the morning. So, yeah, that's the price you have to pay sometimes for working. So the kickoff taken by the Scarlets and collected beautifully by Cardiff inside their own 22. Thomas Williams. One thing I did want to ask you guys, what's your thoughts on Thomas Williams not making the British and Irish Lions and Gareth Davis getting the call up in front of him? So the little kick over the top from Thomas Williams finds touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. The Kiwi lads, best players in the Lions versus Stormers match. Geez, like there were so many good players in that game, Kiwi lads. But the one guy that did stand out was Dan du Plessis, the outside center of the Stormers, scoring 2 tries and defending like a workhorse on the day. Jonathan Davis now taking it up to the 10-meter line. Will there be a penalty coming? Yes, they have. Taken in there by the captain, Elias, now for Scarlets. Can they get something before halftime? The number 8 bashes his way up now. Kieran Hardy again. O'Brien juggles it, but gets it back to, I think it's Elias again now. Here comes O'Brien, gives it out to McNichol. Now space here, Nicholas. Out it goes to Schringler. and it's going to be called forward from the referee there. So the Scarlets losing out on an opportunity, but they are going back for a penalty. Will they have another shot at goal, maybe, to finish this half? Silent Great says, I'm going to give BBC a listen, might see you in a minute. Then Ben Jones says, I see why they picked Gareth Davis. He is consistent and steady, but Thomas Williams has an X-factor ability. So interesting call there. I always did pick Gareth Davis. Everybody know I'm a big fan of him. Very experienced player, and I just feel that they need that experience going to this Lions tour. But Thomas Williams, surely a very good player himself. So Lee Halfpenny have decided to go for goal from here, and if he can get this, it will be half time. Barry says Herschel Yankees save his team embarrassment. That was a terrible tackle. Which one was that, Barry? Yeah, Herschel Yankees, by the way, for me, probably the Stormers' worst player on the day, as he was left seeing stars on many occasions against Morne van der Berg and also Andre Warner. So that penalty kick has gone over, and it is going to be half-time, 19-9 to Cardiff. And this wasn't too bad. I must say it was a pretty solid performance from Cardiff so far. And Scarlets can consider themselves lucky to be only down by 10 points at half time. Overall thoughts on this first half, guys? Yeah, Barry Green says at the end when Lions scored 37-29. Yeah, no, that was quite hectic, you know. Morne van der Berg broke free on the blind side. He just left Herschel Yankees for dead. Where I mean, you're supposed to cover your opposite number, and I mean Herschel Yankees just was nowhere to be seen there. And Morne van der Berg had a cracker of a couple of minutes when he did come onto the field. So I was pretty surprised that Herschel Yankees' form has taken such a bad dip, especially now with the Lions series coming up, because you've got Faf de Klerk and then you've got Kobus Reiner. And then I would say he's fallen out a bit of favor at the moment. But, you know, that confidence that Johan Nienaber and Jacques Nienaber and Rassie maybe will show some confidence in him and keep him in the side as maybe a third choice scrum half. Or who knows, he might even start it. You never know what's going on in the minds of Rassie and Jacques Nienaber, but it will be interesting. So, guys, I'm going to go for a really quick break, but when we do come back, we will be doing the second half of this game between the Scarlets and Cardiff. Cardiff leading by 10 points at half time. We'll be back in just a short while. Right, I am back, guys, for the second half of this game. Just got the strangest message on YouTube. The guy saying that I should stop stealing his content. A guy called Jimmy Swanepoel. So I went and checked out his YouTube channel, and he's only got like one video on that. And I honestly don't know where he comes to or where he's coming from in that regard. So very strange message to get when all you're trying to do is good. So don't know where he's come from, but anyway, at halftime it is Scarlets 9, Cardiff 19, and it looks like Cardiff is well on their way to another good victory here today. Quickly going to have a run through that team lineups again for Scarlets. Halfpenny, Rogers. Rogers have quite impressed me, making a try-saving tackle. And then Halfpenny missing one penalty attempt already in this game. Jonathan Davis came to the front maybe towards the end of this first half a little bit more. And then Nicholas as well, Johnny McNichol trying his best to get involved in this game. Angus O'Brien has had a pretty solid game. Kieran Hardy has cleaned the ball pretty nicely for Scarlets as well. And Rob Evans, Ryan Elias, Alex Jeffries having a good game in the front row. Josh Helps and Rawlins not that active in this game. Aaron Schingler had a pretty good game so far. Have been involved in a bit of off-field scuffles as well, off-the-ball scuffles really. And then Morgan has been quiet. Kennedy has had a solid game so far for Cardiff. They've had a pretty solid first half. Amos, Harris, Holo, Thomas, Adams, Evans, and Williams all playing their part in this game so far. Reece Carr been good. Dacey's been good. Lewis has been good. Seth Davies and Corey Hill had a good few runs as well. Turnbull has been involved quite a bit. Robinson and Ratty also having a go at the Scarlets. So at halftime, 9 points to 19 in a very entertaining game so far. Probably not living up to the other games that I've done so far, but it's always good to get to know the players and see how exactly this game goes. And it's been, from a Welsh Derby perspective, Cardiff dominating quite a bit so far. Hopefully Scarlets can get back in the second half, and hopefully we will have a good game coming in this next 40 minutes. But yeah, it's been a tough one here so far for Scarlets at home, struggling to get hold of the Cardiff Blues at the moment. And a pretty solid performance from them, looking good. But you guys need to take in consideration that there is quite a few injuries for the Scarlets at the moment. So, yeah, just awaiting the second half to start for this game. What are your guys' overall thoughts on the game so far? Ben, Silent, have you guys enjoyed it so far? Do you think the Scarlets can come back in the second half, or is it all but over for them? The Kiwi lad says, I am convinced my cat is a Chief supporter. How is that possible, Kiwi lads? It's almost like my dog last week, when the Stormers were nearly winning that game against the Bulls. She started barking, and when they eventually were out of contention there towards the end, she stopped barking. So I don't know. Maybe the dogs and the cats can maybe feel when we are supporting a team. Who knows? The Kiwi lads only sits on my lap for the Chiefs games and hopped off when they were almost losing. Came back when a match was over. What? Really a good one. At the end, when Lions scored, that 37-29. Yeah, it was that one where Mornay van der Berg broke free and gave the ball to Max Warney to run in all the way. So we are going to get the second half now underway. It is Jared Evans who gets the game underway for us, taken in by Scarlets inside their own 22. So let's see if Scarlets can come back in the second half. It will be interesting to see whether they can actually improve on their first half performance. So at the back, it is taken there by Kieran Hardy for Scarlets, but now beautifully taken by Amos on halfway. Dacey working his way forward now. Rescar back to Thomas Williams. A chance here for Cardiff Blues. Long cutout pass. It goes to Corey Hill. Over the 10-meter line goes Cardiff Blues. Ben asking how's my voice doing. It's there. It's still working. So as long as I can still speak, it's all good. Thomas Williams tried to put a little pop pass there, but the Cardiff Blues leave it behind, and now I've lost a bit of ground. Again, on the attack they come is Cardiff, just inside the half of the Scarlets. Holla now in possession here for Cardiff, tries to step, but good defense overall from Scarlets, pushing him back. Thomas Williams going the blind side on his own, but gets a little bit isolated. And Shingler over that ball, but it comes back for Cardiff. Dacey, off it goes to the forwards, but not really gaining too much ground is Cardiff at the moment. Thomas Williams just setting up maybe a box kick to come. Goes to the air. It is going to be chased here by Harris, but it goes into touch, and it's going to be a line out to Scarlets. Just outside their own 22. Barry asking what remedy did I use. I didn't use anything because I was so upset about the message that I got, you know. I don't know if you guys heard when I came back, I got this message from some idiot that said I was stealing his content. And when I went to look at his channel, he only had one bloody video up on YouTube. So really ridiculous. So I wasted my time trying to figure out what the hell this guy was going on about. But yeah, Kiwi Lad says, keep talking in between games. I didn't and tried to talk before and almost no sound came out. Yeah, no, I think what I'll do is after this game, I'm going to get some hauls and maybe just eat some of them during the game or in between just to get my voice back fresh. Right, so there is an injury attendance to Elias at the moment for the Scarlets. And we've had about 3 minutes in the second half. Barry asking, what's his channel name? So it's only, if you go and search Jimmy Swanepoel, it's got one bloody video on there. And maybe he wants attention, I don't know. But you can go and check it out yourself there, Barry. I was fuming when I got that message. I almost immediately just blocked him. Right, the line out has now been taken in by Scarlets off the back. And they are going to have a run here up the field. Number 8 making plenty of ground. Kick over the top by Hardy. Chased down and into the hands. It goes of Harris. Harris making a couple of meters here for Cardiff. Thomas Williams. Now Holla. Skip pass out to Josh Adams. Puts it to the boot and it's now chased by Holla. But good cover defense from Scarlets, but bundled into touch. And it is now going to be a line out to Cardiff Blues. Barry says wants to give him a dislike. Kiwi Lads, if we do our post-match reviews, we might have to use sign language. Yeah, no, absolutely. So one player that has impressed me so far is Ben Thomas of the Cardiff Blues. He's been looking good for them in the midfield as well. Now taken up. Now Thomas Williams, Dacey. Just outside the 22, the Cardiff Blues now on the attack. Jared Evans Gives it out to Amos. Nice little offload there. Back inside to Hollow. 10 meters out. Thomas Williams gives it out to Alex Jeffries. No, I'm lying. To Dylan Lewis, sorry, for the Cardiff Blues. And a chance to attack now. The number 8 breaking through. Still going 2 meters out. And the Cardiff Blues now surely got a chance to score here. It's Turnbull. And he will get the try that was denied in the first half as he bundles over for Cardiff's fourth try of this game. 24 points to 9 with a conversion under the post. So it should be 26 after the conversion. 26 points to 9. Logan says, yo, Guru, how's it going, Logan? So I don't know if you are watching this game, Logan, but Cardiff is busy trashing Scarlets here at home. So great play from them. And 26 points to 9 it is. Did he get the conversion though? Yeah, he did get it. Jared Evans gets the conversion. Logan says, just had my first rugby game in over a year. It was only a touch game, but it was good. The ref was really biased, which is annoying. Ben Jones really enjoying this game so far. 6 minutes into the second half. It is Cardiff leading 26 points to 9. Taken in by Cardiff from that restart. About 10 meters out from their own try line. Restart. Jared Evans. Now Amos again. Out it goes to Thomas. Now Hollow. And tries to get the pass there to Harris. But a little knock on and into touch as well. Logan says, slowly shot. They're smashing them. There's still 34 minutes left in this game. The second half only started about 6 minutes ago. So Cardiff really looking good at the moment against Scarlets. Their back line looks really potent. The back of forwards doing a really good job at the moment. The likes of Turnbull, Robinson, Ratty, Corey Hill and Seth Davis have just really come to life in this opening 7 minutes of the second half. Looks like Gareth Davis is onto the field for the Scarlets. And now off the back they go. Doesn't look like him, but here they come now. It is a breakaway from O'Brien over the 22 meters. They go. Taken in beautifully by the number 8, but he loses it. And now Turnbull having another go for Cardiff here, just outside their own 22. Pick and drive from the Cardiff Blues now, just outside their own 22. Thomas Williams in control of that ball at the back of the ruck here as he goes over the top. And the chase is on here from Josh Adams. Beautifully collected there by Scarlets on halfway. They are going to have the forwards running this up now. Halfpenny. A chance for the left wing. Nice little offload to Davis. Now gives it to, I think it's Stringler there. And a chance now for Scarlets to go on the attack. A little tap through by the scrum half, but into the hands of the Cardiff Blues. And we're going to come back for a penalty then runabout on the 10-meter line. Johnny McNichol, the player, getting... no, it's not Johnny McNichol, is it? Yeah, it is Johnny McNichol getting penalized there for that one. Ben says, I am... Well, no. First of all, Kiwi lads, talking about referees, there were 32 penalties conceded in the Western Force Chiefs game, which is just ridiculous. I was talking about the Crusaders Brumbies game this morning. There were so many scrum penalties and free kicks and scrum resets in that game, which was just ridiculous. And then Ben Jones says, I'm really looking forward to Pro 16 next season. Not a fan of the Rainbow Cup. Don't like the law variations. And ridiculous that Benetton will be top of the table if they beat Zebra again today. Yeah, no, that's just stupid. Line out taken off the back now for Scarlets, and a chance here for them to attack. Davis taking it up through the middle. About 10 meters out now. Davis. Out it goes to the forwards now, making their way forward about 7 meters out. Can they get something to show? Is the Scarlets in this game? Still about 10 meters out. Gareth Davis now a little step there from O'Brien. Not really making too much ground with that one. And here they come again. Opportunity here for Scarlets. So now, great tackle there on the inside centre. Ian Nicholas. And intercepted by Turnbull for Cardiff inside the 22. And a chance now for them. Penalty coming. Players not rolling away on the ground there. Again, Johnny McNichol getting punished for that one. Can somebody just give me a heads up? I don't know the scrum half that is currently on the field for Scarlets. Is that Gareth Davis? Because for some reason it doesn't look like him. Can somebody just help me out real quickly? Jared Evans with the penalty kick downfield, and it's going to find touch roundabout on halfway. Let's see what Cardiff can do from here. 29 minutes left in this game. Dacey with the throw into this line-out, beautifully taken out. Thomas Williams gives it out to Thomas. A little knock on there in a tackle from Scarlets, and we will come back for that knock on roundabout on halfway in the middle of the field. Jonathan Davis again making that tackle. Great stuff from Davis there in the middle of the field, making a valuable tackle on the guy who's called Ben Thomas. No, yeah, it is Ben Thomas, the inside centre there. Right, more changes coming up for Scarlets. Just as I'm getting used to the player's name, Evans and Elias off now for Ken Owens. At least I know Ken Owens very well. And then Thomas also on in number 17. And number 18 as well on, which is, let's have a look here. Ken Owens, Steph Thomas, and Javon Sebastian, who's on for them. And now all the changes for Cardiff also. Reece Carr, Dacey off. Belka and Domakovsky is now on for the Cardiff Blues. So interesting replacements there. Right, scrum feet now from Thomas Williams at the back, picks it up and having a go himself. Now Jared Evans, out it goes to the number 23, Harry Millard, on for Cardiff Blues as well. Now pick it up by Corey Hill going forward, but it could be a little turnover here. Comes back to Thomas Williams. Jared Evans back inside to Amos. Now they're going to have a go. Hollow. Skip pass out to the right winger. Was that a forward pass? Yes, it was. So no chance there for Jason Harris, who nearly could have made plenty of ground, but unfortunately it was a forward pass from Hollow there to Harris. Right, 54 minutes gone in this game, so about 26 minutes left in this game. It is Cardiff leading 26 points to 9 at the moment. Gary says, is Scarlets gone from okay to bad? So just want to know, guys, are the the scrum half who's on the field actually doesn't look like Gareth Davis at all to me for Scarlets there. So can somebody please help me out and say who it is? Maybe Ben, help me out there. Because I don't recall Gareth Davis looking that young. Or did I get the lineup wrong? Let's see. They did say Gareth Davis is on the bench, so, but it sure as hell doesn't look like him. Right, scrum feed to Scarlets on a 10-meter line inside their own half. 55 minutes gone. Ben says, no, it's defo, isn't Gareth Davis. Not sure who it is, though. They did say Davis on the bench, but it isn't him unless he's had plastic surgery. Yeah, no, I was a little bit confused there at the moment because I remember Gareth Davis has been an experienced old player, and this guy just looked a hell lot younger than Gareth Davis. He got almost the same haircut, though. You can give him credit for that at least. So now it is Scarlets with a kick downfield from O'Brien. And a good kick into space, finding touch around 10 meters from the Cardiff's try line. Barry says, Ben Jones, good one there. Right, so O'Brien kicked that downfield. Brilliant space found by him. Probably the first time Amos has been out of position to this whole game. 24 minutes to go. Just 24 minutes to go, guys. Then it's all done and dusted. Nice take from Corey Hill at the back. Thomas Williams again. Now a charge down the middle from James Ratty for Cardiff Blues. Comes back. Thomas Williams. Jared Evans juggles that ball and just gets it out. It is going to be a line out on the 22 now for Scarlets. And a chance maybe to go on the attack again. Ben Jones, did anyone catch why Josh Adams went off? Hope he isn't injured. So, yeah, I didn't see that at all. I just saw the number 23 going onto the field. Barry says, what's your thought on plastic surgery, Guru? I'm not sure. I wouldn't love to do it myself. I've seen some terrible results afterwards. So, yeah, I could imagine that Gareth Davis would look like that, maybe if he did go for plastic surgery. But overall, I'm not a big fan of it, Barry. I've seen too many errors made by surgeons over the past, and surely I wouldn't want to go for one. So another bad kick from Cardiff Blues, as it's another lineup to Scarlets now. Ken Owens to throw this ball in for Cardiff. On the 22, inside Cardiff's 22. Nicely picked up now. Shingler comes out to replacement scrum half. Back O'Brien. Inside from Johnny McNichol. Knocks it on. And now a chance here for a counter-attack for Cardiff Blues. Kicks it downfield. And here they come. Amos chasing after this as well. Lee Halfpenny in trouble now. Good defense here from Harry Millard for the Cardiff Blues. But somehow Halfpenny has saved it there for the Scarlets, and they do get this ball back about 10 meters from their own try line. Ken Owens working his way up, making about 2 meters from that drive. Slow ball coming back for the number 9, and he's going to put it to the boot, and not finding, into touch, Jared Evans. So bad mistake there from him. Stepping out into the touch, and it's going to be a Scarlets lineout on the 10-meter line inside Scarlets half. Ben says he's shocked at the scoreline, 26-9. So who were the favorites going into this game? Because I would have said maybe on paper Scarlets didn't look bad at all. So I thought maybe Scarlets at home for the win, but clearly, Cardiff has had a really good game today. Right, 20 minutes to go in this game, guys. Cardiff leading 26 points to 9. Another injury break real quickly for them. And while we wait for the injury attendance, just want to see and have a look if I've missed anything going on the other channels. I don't know if there's any other rugby being played at the moment, but doesn't look like it. We do have the Sharks versus Bulls after this game at 6 o'clock. The big one, guys, so don't miss out on that. Right, for this stream, we've had around, let's see, altogether around 80 views. So not the greatest of viewed live streams at the moment, but surely an enjoyable one. Getting to know these players from the Cardiff and Scarlets team. Stefan has joined in. Scarlets were the favourites, says Ben Jones. And then Stefan has joined in, says he's proud of the Stormers today. And then Guru going to watch Sharks and Bulls. I will watch your live too. Thank you for the support, Stefan. And then Barry says, Amos, well, what? Thomas Lavini is a red and yellow card magnet. They say he get into trouble a lot. Right, throw in from Ken Owens, fine Stringler. And now a good run through the middle from the number 8. Kick over the top from the replacement scrum half. Not a good one into the hands of Jared Evans again. And he kicked it downfield. And into the hands of Lee Halfpenny they go. Can he make a little bit of magic for Scarlets? On the 10-meter line. Not a lot happening for the Scarlets team at the moment. Inside the half of Cardiff. They have an opportunity now. Comes out, working it through the back line at the moment. Rogers in possession there for them. Driven back again in the tackle of Scarlets. Cardiff really doing a great game at the moment. Thomas Lavanini, says Barry, gets in trouble a lot, plays for Argentina. Now, he's just straight out a very aggressive player and doesn't really care about discipline at all, Mr. Thomas Lavanini. But an exceptional lock forward, by the way. Barry, I do rate him very highly, but his discipline is just really poor. A little kick ahead there from O'Brien, again finding space at the back, and it's going to be another line out 10 meters from the try line to Cardiff. So can Cardiff hold on here, or will they let Scarlets come back in this game? 26-9 with 18 minutes to go in this game. The throw in now coming from Domankowski, I think it is. Taken in by Corey Hill. Off the back they go. Work their way up the middle of the field. Slow ball coming back now for them. Replacement scrum off also onto the field now for Cardiff. Into the hands of Rogers again now. Lee Halfpenny up to the 10-meter line. Breaks through. Nice little tackle there from Corey Hill. But now it comes back to Ken Owens. Can they make some ground through the middle now? It is taken up there by Sebastian for them. A little snipe from the replacement scrum off up to the 22-meter line. Lee Halfpenny at scrum off. Oh, little ball spills loose, but a penalty advantage to Scarlets. And quickly taken out by McNichol. Still going is Johnny McNichol. Now still going is McNichol. And a brilliant offload to the scrum off. And a try to Scarlets under the posts. So they finally do strike back in this game. Should turn to 16 after the conversion. Maybe a chance now to see who that replacement scrum half is. Barry says, let's see if they can score a try. Scarlets at least they don't have to be looked scoreless. No, it's not. They got that try just now. And still I can't see who scored the try, but Johnny McNichol doing a fantastic job there. Was that conversion just missed right in front of the post? My goodness me. I haven't seen that, and probably that could be the reason why Lee Hoffpenny hasn't made the British and Irish Lions team. What a miss right in front of the post. Ben Jones says new Gareth Davis scores. So the kick from Lee Hoffpenny got charged down. And well done from the Cardiff Blues. 26-14 now with 15 and a half minutes to go. Restart from Jared Evans again. So the scrum half name is Blacker. So I've never heard of him before. And a kick downfield into the hands of Amos now for Cardiff. Goes to the air and chases his own kick. Will he get it back? Yes, he does. No, it doesn't. It is beautifully picked up by Blacker, by the way. And here comes Lee Hoffpenny. Suddenly, Scarlets look alive and really looking good. Now, Corey Hill has turned us over. Thomas, out it goes to the replacement in Harry Millard. And here comes, a little knock on from Cardiff Blues, unfortunately. And we're going to have a scrum about 5 meters out from the 22. Hunter joining in saying Dane Blacker, the number 9. Where were you the whole bloody game, Hunter? 1541. I think it is. I know him as Redner. Daniel Lauter, I think it is, if I'm correct. So we've been wondering the whole game who the number 9 is, and finally we now know Dane Blacker. Ben Jones didn't Halfpenny get that conversion, so charts down from Cardiff. Will we see a TMO look here? Maybe captain's challenge, maybe? Let's have a look. We're 14 and a half minutes to go in this game. What are they looking for? Because I don't have audio at the moment. So I'll have to watch the replay to see exactly what they're looking at the moment. Right, still waiting for footage. Now we get it. Leading with the forearm from the replacement 23, which is Harry Millard. Leading with the forearm into the tackle there against Rogers. What do you guys think? Is this worth at least a penalty maybe? Or will he lose his captain's challenge? Right, let's see what the call will be. So it should just be a penalty for Scarlets now. Right, O'Brien is going to kick this downfield. 14 and a half minutes to go. Can Scarlets come back like the Stormers did against the Lions in the previous game? This could be quite entertaining. Ben, are you worried just yet? Throw in coming from Ken Owens on the 10-meter line inside Scarlet's half. We've got 14 and a half minutes to go, Barry. So can we see Scarlets come back in this game? It is Blacker at the back of the scrum going with the up and under. Suddenly he's even playing much better since we know his name now. It's taken in beautifully there by Cardiff Blues. And a good counter ruck from Scarlets. And they've held up Turnbull. And this could be a scrum to Scarlets. Yeah, there we go. Scrum to Scarlets. Turnbull getting held up in that maul. 14 minutes to go. Ben Jones says he's silent. Right. 13 and a half minutes to go. If Scarlet scores now, it is going to be a very interesting finish to this game. Great defense there from Scarlets on Turnbull there. And now a chance for Blacker to throw it in to the scrub for Scarlets. Let's see, off the back, at the back it is Ed Kennedy, who's got control now. Davis, out it goes to Blacker again now. Here's an opportunity. O'Brien still going, gets tackled well there in the end. It's gone backwards, says the referee now. Another chance here for them. The big prop forward trying to work his way up, but a penalty to Cardiff there, holding on to the ball, got isolated and had to hold on to that ball. We've got 12 and a half minutes to go in this game. Great tackle there from Ben Thomas again, who's had an exceptional game for Cardiff today. And then just over the ball went the number 17 replacement there, which was, is it Corey Domakovsky, who won that penalty for Cardiff on the ground. So line out now to Cardiff, just inside Scarlet's half now. 12 minutes to go in this game. Maybe this is just what we needed. Maybe another try from Scarlets to really make this exciting. The lineout has been stolen by Scarlets, and here they come. On their own 10-meter line. Taken in again by the prop forward. This time he got enough support. And Blacker at the back now going to go for the hoist into the air. And it is chased now by Rogers again, but taken well by the number 23 there, which is again Harry Millard for Cardiff. Slow ball coming out there, and let's just see a penalty to Scarlets. Millard held on to the ball, and suddenly we've got a game on our hands here. Right, so I didn't catch the replacement's name there for the number 22, which is Dan Jones, I think, for Scarlets. And he hasn't found a great touch. So with 10 minutes to go in this game, Ken Owens with the throw in just inside, about 5 meters inside the 22 of Cardiff. Let's see. Stringler take off the back. Maul has been formed. Here comes Scarlets. Nice little drive from him. Still going forward is Scarlets. 5 meters up or 10 meters up from the try line now. Blacker having the ball at the back of this Maul. Now it comes out. Jonathan Davis, beautiful take. And a chance now for Ian Nicholas. Now a breakthrough from Rogers. Still going, and Blacker's going to go over for his second try of this game. And suddenly we've got a game on our hands here. Uh-oh, trouble in paradise. 26-21 with just 9.5 minutes to go. Starting to get worried now for the Cardiff fans here. Looks like Turnbull is going to have a captain's challenge here. So maybe this try will be disallowed. Let's have a look at this. 9 minutes left in the game, guys. Captain's challenge from Cardiff. Not a lot of time left before the start of that big one between the Sharks and the Bulls. 9 minutes left in this game, guys. Captain's challenge coming up from Turnbull. Yep, Barry says at least Scarlets resuscitated a died game. Definitely. For a moment, looked like it was going to be a one-way game. So now we are going to have a look at that captain's challenge. Why is the clock turning back all the way to about 11 and a half minutes to go? First time that I see the clock actually turning back on screen. Right, let's have a look here. He kept the player from making the tackle there. So that could be a penalty against Scarlets then. It is O'Brien, I think, if I got the number right, that withheld Turnbull from making the tackle there. So it seems like the try will not be awarded. Let's just have a look real quickly what the decision is there. No, not even longer left. Yeah, they turned back the clock. It was about 9 minutes left. And then suddenly the clock got turned back to 68 minutes. And can you guys believe the try is standing? Ben, what do you think of that? So the conversion goes over, and it is now 26 points to 21 with 11 minutes to go in this game. Thoughts on that from Cardiff fan's view? Was Turnbull held back there, or was he in an offside position anyway? Now, Jared Evans with the restart. 5 points in it. Blacker now kicking it downfield and not going to find touch. And into the hands it goes of Amos up to halfway for them. Now, Jared Evans again. Great little run here from the replacement prop forward. Quick recycle ball now for Cardiff. They're now bashing it up with the big guns. Now Jared Evans again. Brilliant step from him. Into space he goes. Needs support now. 10 meters out is Cardiff. Just need to stay patience here. 10 meters out from Cardiff's try line. Taken up beautifully by the forwards now for Cardiff. So close. Right, still coming is Cardiff now. The ball spills loose, and it is play on, says the referee. Turned over by Scarlets and kicked downfield by O'Brien. Nobody at the back for Cardiff. It is Amos. You have to run all the way back. And now pressure on him. He's going to kick this downfield, not going to find touch. And suddenly it is Scarlets on the attack. Another kick downfield by Dan Jones, and look at the kick. 5 meters out from the try line. Suddenly they come alive. But the referee, I must say, at least being unbiased in this game, I must say the referee has got 2 calls wrong that could be the difference between winning and losing in this game. But what a step from Jared Evans there. Completely making a new, how do you put this in English? But he did step Ken Owens like he was nowhere to be found. So defensive line out 10 meters from the try line here for Cardiff. The clock has stopped suddenly. It's not moving at all. The maul has been going forward for Cardiff there. I'm a little bit confused. I don't know how much time is actually left. And that ball is going to be held up. And it is going to be a scrum down to Scarlets. 10 meters from the try line. The clock stopped for around 10 minutes, or froze for 10 minutes there. So I don't know if it's Scarlets who's having control over that scoreboard at the moment, or the timer at least. But we've got still 9 minutes left in this game. And we are running very close to that Sharks-Bulls game now. Gonna have roughly 10 minutes to prepare for that one, going by the current situation. Scrum down to Scarlets. Can they do something with this? Ben says, how much have the Scarlets played the ref? How much have the Scarlets paid the referee? Absolutely. Two vital decisions going against Cardiff there in the end. But, I mean, it's not over yet. Still leading by 5 points at the moment is Cardiff. And we've got around 8 minutes left in this game. 7.5. Can Scarlet steal this game from the Blues? Scrum feed from Blacker for Scarlets. And we're having a good finish to this game. Good scrum feed now. Here it comes. Jonathan Davis knocks it on, but a penalty. And here they come. No, the referee says calling them back. And Dan Jones will now kick this into touch for Scarlets, 5 meters out from the try line. Right, 5 meters out, 7 minutes left. Will Scarlet steal this one from Cardiff? After Cardiff led by 26 points to what? Can't remember. But they weren't even in double figures. So the line out taken now by Scarlets, and they go on the drive here. 5 meters out. This maul is looking good for them. Controlling it off the back is Blacker. Now they need to get this out. Jonathan Davis. Out it goes to Dan Jones. Little stab through. Oh, beautifully collected by Paddy O'Brien. Is it Paddy O'Brien who's gone over for the try? No, Angus O'Brien has got the try for Scarlets. And what a try from them going into the last 6 minutes of this game. Conversion to come. Should be 28 points to 26 after this conversion. So you have to feel for Cardiff here. It is Angus O'Brien who picked that off and gets the try for Scarlets. It is currently 26 all with the conversion to come right in front. So that's why I've already made it 28-26. Right, 29-6 it was at this stage. Now 28-26, 5 minutes to go in this game between the Scarlets and the Cardiff. Barry says Scarlets is a silent killer. 5 minutes to go, guys, in this game. Can Cardiff somehow manage to steal this one now? It's taken in beautifully by the forwards of Scarlets there. They've got control at the back of this ruck. And Blacker, how good has he been since coming on to the field? Little kick over the top. Collected by Amos for Cardiff. Bit isolated though, but they do have it now. Right. On the attack now, Cardiff with 4 minutes to go in this game. Great angle from the number 7 there. Jared Evans again. Good little step from the Replacement fullback now still taking it up is Cardiff. Comes back Jared Evans, getting caught behind the advantage line now. And not really making too much ground at the moment. Turnbull getting smashed back in the tackle there. On halfway now, the Cardiff Blues. Great defense from Scarlets now. The replacement scrum having a snipe there and still going. Beautiful little break from him. Just outside the 22 now. Penalty advantage coming for Cardiff. Big moment in this game now with 3.5 minutes to go. Penalty given. And let's see if Jared Evans will have a crack at this. And that kick from Lee Halfpenny, the conversion that would got charged down, is going to come back to haunt him if Jared Evans can get this penalty kick over. Just shows you how important those easy ones are. The difference between winning and losing at some stages. But now Ken Owens have gone for a captain's challenge, maybe, I think it is. Or have they already used their captain's challenge? I could have sworn they already used theirs in this game. Yeah, they don't have any captain's challenge left. So it is going to be that penalty now to Jared Evans. Can they slot this penalty? Ben says, Cardiff. Let's see if Jared Evans can win this game for Cardiff with three minutes to go. 3 minutes to go in this game, guys. It's going to come down to the wire. So glad I did this game as well. We've had a couple of really close games today on this live stream, and I hope the Sharks Bulls game will be the cherry on the cake today. Jared Evans lining this up. Here he comes, and that one is going through. So it is now Cardiff 29, Scarlets 28, and the conversion from Lee Halfpenny, who got shots down right in front of the goal, is the difference at the moment between the two teams. 3 minutes to go, 2.5 minutes really. Barry says Cardiff now getting revenge. The restart deep into the 22 now. Rogers making a good tackle there. And now they just need to control this for the next 2 minutes. What a game, says Ben Jones. It has been a brilliant game so far. That one is not going to find touch. And attack from Scarlets now. On they go to over the 10-meter line inside Cardiff's half. And now Cardiff needs to be careful not to give away a penalty. As I say that, a penalty to Scarlets. And now a chance for them to win the game again from their side. Brilliant stuff here from the two teams, but we are going to have a look at something real quickly. The referee going to go and have a good look at this. Barry says the live chat is good so far. Absolutely. Right, so let's have a look. Nothing wrong with that. Player again bashing it up. Let's just have a look here whether there was any indiscretion here. I don't see anything wrong with that, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, it is going to be a penalty to Scarlets, surely. Great defense there on, was it Josh Helps, who's been reasonably quiet in this game throughout. And let's see what the decision from the referee will be, because this will be the difference probably between winning and losing. I honestly didn't see too much wrong with that charge from him. He just went, oh, so it's actually against Cardiff, this one. shoulder to the head, but I just think it went up. I had nothing in it really too much there. So I would say I would stick to just the penalty there. Benz is just checking for the yellow. So nothing in that for me. The penalty's gonna stick to Scarlets there. And a chance now for Scarlets to win this game. Whoa, no. What is happening there? It's going to be a scrum down instead. So what happened to the penalty there? Had the referee just been paid somewhere down the line, been chirped in his head? I thought it was a penalty. Surely he had his arm stretched out. Right, scrum feed to Scarlets with 1.5 minutes to go. Right, off the back. The chance here for Black, and now Jonathan Davis taking it up, putting his body on the line. Now Blacken again, driven forward by Scarlets now. Can they have one last go at this game? Ken Owens taking it up now for Scarlets. Here we come, Dan Jones. Knock on there from Scarlets, and that could be the ball game, surely. It is now Cardiff with possession there, and they should just try and milk out this minute now. Dan Fish and Lloyd Williams being instrumental for Cardiff now in the second half. We are going to go back for that knock-on, and let's hope that Cardiff don't give away a penalty from this scrum. So still anything can happen from this last scrum in this game. Big moment coming up for them. Turnbull currently down at the moment with about 40 minutes left in this game. It's going to come down to the last scrum of the game. Right, let's get set for this last scrum of the game. Can Scarlets force a penalty here, or will Cardiff manage to seal this? Barry says, come on, Scarlets. What a comeback from Scarlets, by the way, tonight. It's been a really good game. Silent Graph says 40 minutes left in this game. No ways. 40 seconds, Silent Graph. 40 seconds to go. The scrum feed was pretty well done by Cardiff, and it got it off the back of that scrum. Now, Lloyd Williams just standing firm and waiting for that ball. 30 seconds to go. Taken up by Turnbull for Cardiff. Can they do this? 20 seconds. Still going forward is Cardiff. You don't want to give away that penalty now. We saw it with the Lions earlier today when they gave away that penalty towards the end. Now it's going to come out, and it is going to be Jared Evans to win this game for Cardiff Blues. And what a game it was. What a game it was. Full time here. Scarlets 28, Cardiff 29. And a great performance from them as well. I have to go, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will be back for that finale that we are going to do between the Sharks and the Bulls just now. Until next time, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Cheers for now.